morning, Claxton students, staff, and families. Today is Monday, March 22nd, and today is the 137th day of school. Today is National Bavarian Crepes Day. Bavarian crepes are a delicious pancake-like dessert that is very thin, and they're usually made from wheat flour or buckwheat flour, and they're rolled and then filled, often topped with glazed fruit, chocolate, or whipped cream. I love banana and Nutella on my crepes. Today's weather will be sunny with a high of 66 degrees. Now let's check in with our Hive Bee days and musical Mondays.
Hello everybody, my name is Miss Affoletto, and today we have so many birthdays, so let's get started. First, over the weekend, Maribel R. in 4th grade, Kingston W. in kindergarten, Griffin D. in 3rd grade, and happy birthday today, March 22nd, to Adeline L. in 1st grade, Jessie S. in kindergarten, and Miss Stanley. Happy birthday, everybody! Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday, dear Claxton leader! Happy birthday to you! I hope it's a great birthday! Bye!
Good morning, Claxton leaders. I hope you know by now that March is Women's History Month. Now, in music, when we think of the great contributions of women, most of us probably think about great female performing artists, great singers. I'm sure many of them come to mind if you keep up with modern music, pop music, jazz music, country music. So many great female artists to talk about, think about. But did you know that there have been many great female composers too? Today I want to share a little bit about some of these great composers with you. But first, I want to tell you about one of my favorite female singers, and that is the great Janice Joplin. Janice Joplin was an American singer and songwriter who sang rock and roll, soul, and blues music. She was one of the most successful and widely known rock stars of her time. She rose to fame in the late 1960s as the lead singer for the great San Francisco rock and roll band Big Brother and the Holding Company. In the year 2008, Rolling Stone magazine recognized her as number 28 on its list of the 100 greatest singers of all time. She remains one of the top-selling musicians in our country's history, with sales of over 18.5 million record albums. Hildegard of Bengan is the first identifiable woman composer in the history of Western music. She spent most of her life shut away in an obscure monastery in Germany and was a mystic artist, writer, and composer. Interest in her music only started to grow in the late 1970s around the 800th anniversary of her death, and Pope Benedict XVI made her a saint of the Catholic Church in the year 2012. Her music is awe-inspiring. Zetkala Shah was the first Native American known to have written an opera. She was also an important advocate for Native American rights. The Sundance Opera contains American Indian themes and incorporates Native American oral and musical traditions. Florence Price was the first African American woman to have her music performed by a major symphony orchestra, the Chicago Symphony Orchestra, in 1933. Her music brings together the European classical tradition in which she was trained and the wonderful melodies of African American spirituals and folk music. Well, thank you for learning about great female composers with me. You know, there's really been too many to talk about in such a short time, and I hope you will look into discovering some for your own. There are so many great doorways into discovering music, and I have really enjoyed discovering new music that I did not know about as I started looking into great female composers. So I hope you will take the opportunity to discover and explore new music as much as you can. You're growing up with something that I did not grow up with, the internet. So many amazing things to discover online. So be sure to use it as a resource to discover new music as much as you can. Have a great week, Claxton leaders. And our specialist schedule for the next 2 weeks. Kindergarten and first grade have drama. Virtual students at 11:30 each day with the meet code Claxton Drama. Second and third graders have music. Virtual students at 11:30 each day with the meet code Claxton Music. Fourth and fifth graders will have art. Virtual students at 12 o'clock noon with the meet code Claxton Art. We hope to see you there.
All right, Claxton leaders, time to laugh. Miss Rigsby says Superman walked into a room with a pancake on his head. Not all heroes wear crepes. I once ate at a haunted French restaurant. That place gave me the crepes. All right, and now it's time for golden tickets. Miss Paxson has a golden ticket for Javen C. in 5th grade. He contributed deep thoughts to our discussion. Thank you for your effort that you put into reading time, and I look forward to our next class. Way to go, Javen. She also has one for Chance H. in 2nd grade for following directions and working so hard to grow as a reader. Your hard work is impressive, Chance. I'm so proud of you. We forgot to announce our Golden Teacher of the Week on Thursday. It's Miss Turner. Miss Turner, I owe you a coffee next Friday. This month is habit number 6, synergize. Working together instead of alone can make assignments or projects easier and more manageable. Synergizing with a team means everyone is working together to accomplish a goal. When I was in elementary school, I loved to synergize on the playground with my friends when we would play lots of games from basketball to hopscotch. I played a lot of hopscotch. And just any kind of game with my friends, because in order to have fun, you have to learn to work together. Together really is better. Claxton leaders, we have double the kids back in the building this week. Blue Week kindergarten through 5th grade. Woohoo! It was so nice seeing kids back in our building and together for the past 2 weeks. I hope you have a marvelous Monday, and we'll see you tomorrow for the Honeycomb News. Now it's time for the Claxton Pledge.
At Claxton Elementary, I am a leader. I pledge to live the habits, value the arts, and celebrate our hive's diversity. I work hard to learn new things and always give my best effort. I show respect to others and choose to be a leader in my community. I am attentive, responsible, thoughtful, and safe. I am a proud and dependable Claxton Bee, even when no one's watching me.
Remember, you and your family can send in jokes and golden tickets and shout outs to our email account, and we'll include them in the announcements as soon as we can. The email account that you should email these to is clxannouncements@acsgmail.net. You can also submit to the CLX announcements by filling out the Google form on our remote learning website.